All creatures in nature love spring very much. When the warm spring breeze is full of flower fragrance and brushes the mountains, spring arrives in the mountains. The river is quiet as usual at dawn, and D1 stays in the hollow tree, silently incubating new life. This century-old elm tree generously offers the upper and lower tree holes. Another female duck settles in the upper tree hole, builds a nest in it, and becomes D1's neighbor. Two uninvited immature female ducks bring a lot of trouble to D1. The two young ducks keep waiting under the old elm tree, and whenever they have the chance, they will fly to the entrance of the cave, curiously spying on the secret of the cave. The two young ducks have a clear division of labor, each responsible for a tree hole. The two of them frequently attack, never tired of harassing the hatching mother duck. A young female duck breaks through the line and successfully goes into D1's tree hole. D1 gently shoves the uninvited guest out to avoid crushing eggs. For hatching, the mother duck usually makes her home deep in a quiet and mysterious forest of virgin pine, spruce, and hardwood. During the incubation period, D1 carefully prunes her feathers and cleans herself of parasites by going out to hunt twice a day. If it's a good weather, she will also enjoy a sun bath. In this valley, moist air floats above the stream surface. Moisture blocks sunlight, and the forest's moist living conditions and rich plant life attract hundreds of species of insects. The rich forest valley is ready for ducklings to be born. As the hatching days draw to a close, D1 only goes out to forage once a day. Today, D1 just went out and something terrible happened. A mottled snake picks up the scent in the tree hole and creeps up quietly. The snake enters the hole in the tree and begins to swallow the mouth-watering meal. flies back quickly. What is needed at this moment is sanity and calmness, and confrontation is the only option for D1. Stunned by D1's imposing manner, the snake reluctantly leaves. But it doesn't really give up. The cunning snake waits to return to the tree hole. In order to defend the ducklings, D1 gathers all her courage and is determined to fight. The snake finally gives up. On the 28th day of D1's incubation period, 2 eggs are hatched. But they are not D1's children, because they are from the eggs left by the mandarin duck. They are the offspring of the mandarin duck. D1 cannot accept it and drives them both out. The 2 mandarin ducks call helplessly for their mother, who is nowhere to be found. After 30 days, the strongest duckling breaks out of its shell first. Over the next 2 hours, all the ducklings come out one after another. The newly hatched children are especially excited and can't wait to explore the world outside the tree hole. But they still have to wait for 30 hours in the tree hole until they are strong enough. Then, D1 will take them out together into the wider nature. D1 has taken the ducklings in the tree hole for 36 hours, and the ducklings have completely lost patience. They are eager to climb to the hole and look out. After observing the situation outside many times, finally it's time to move. The ducklings climb to the hole one after another. A strong and brave duckling jumps down first. D1 jumps directly into the river to lead her children to jump to the most ideal area. One by one, the ducklings jump down from the nest more than 10 meters high in response to their mother's calling. A little duck is still dizzy after falling to the ground. It runs quickly along the direction D1 calls. D1 quickly gathers the ducklings and leads them into the fast-flowing river for the first challenge of their lives. The fast-moving river could have washed away the vulnerable creatures at any time. But the ducklings were born with big feet, which enabled them to cut through the current and keep pace with D1. There are a lot of malevolent female ducks upstream. They lie in wait, threatening the young's life. D1 with the ducklings have to pass through their encirclement. The vicious female ducks are extremely excited. They surround and chase the ducklings wantonly, trying to kill them with no mercy. D1 fights back and forth, desperately protecting the ducklings. D1 managed to bring her children to a safe and smooth surface. Fortunately, no children are left behind. The next morning dawns as promised, and D1's neighbor begins to move, taking the ducklings and leaving the nest. Only the next day, the river has risen by half a meter, and the neighboring family doesn't have D1's luck. They have to fight the river to get a chance to live. The current holds them back. Two weak ducklings are struggling to get close to their mother, but due to a lack of strength, they gradually fall behind. The two ducklings are washed downstream, and a vicious female duckling takes the chance to approach. The fragile ducklings are eager for the protection of the female duck, but unexpectedly get painful bites. A yellow eagle is circling in the air. The female duck drops the plaything in her beak and flies away. Without their mother's protection, the two ducklings could not survive. The ducklings practice water running diligently, which is an important skill for their survival. In order to survive, the ducklings must quickly master various survival skills. The mysterious gene allows them to catch small fish as soon as they enter the river. During this period, D1 takes the ducklings to forage in the river, playing and enjoying the warm sun during the day. While at night, they snuggle together and sleep peacefully.